Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to BallySpring, farming in the 90s with me, Simulation 4 Nation. Today we are, well, we're back in the Massey. We're raking up a bit of hay that we knocked down and started to throw around during the live stream that we had on Monday. And yeah, we're going to do something a little bit different, at least for the start. We're going to try and do some small bales. We've got the tractor in the field there ready to go. A little bit of a change up of pace, really. Makes it all that little bit more interesting. So we've just got the last of the headlands here to rake up. And then we'll be good to get going with it already and see what this looks like. I don't know if we're going to do the full field or a small square. Just like I say, a nice change up of pace there, really. It's on the Massey 135, so if it's gonna have to wait and see if it's actually got enough guts to pull it up, because there's quite a shocking hill in this field. There's an even more shocking bump right about here. That's a change of terrain and a half. So we will conquer through, and like I said, main aim is to get this all rigged up, ready to roll, and then I will be happy. But yeah, nice, interesting field. Good lord, is on the rise. Now there's supposed to be 3 headlands in here, but I think we're, well, you know what? I think we've got it gathered up in 2, which is fine on this side at least. We'll get a good tidy job of it all, and that'll make it easier to gather in. And then yeah, once this is done, there's only really grass work for us to do at this moment in time. We might look to get a bit more silage cut down at some point. Not today. We've got a bit of, once we get this done, we can start to think about our tillage work as well. We've got one field. Behind us is a field of sunflowers. That will be next up to go, really. As we just sneak around here. Cause a bit of a mess. But yeah, sunflowers over there. So that's our 2 arable fields. So we could think about what it looks like to turn one of these grass fields into arable as well. And that will allow us to get a little bit more straw off of here, amongst other things. So that is always a distinct possibility. Now let's just get this side of this ginormous bump tidied up. I have to be very careful with how I attack that with the baler. And there we are. It looks like we're pretty much good to go. Let's just knock this off. Fold this up. It's a beautiful little combination there. Look at that. We've got the classic 135. There was an old Simper. That's the one thing that's not from the 90s here, I say, on the tractor there, of course. Newish bale trailer on the back. I'm not sure. We may have made a bit of a grave mistake with that. We'll have to find out in a moment or two. But we will... you know, we're just going to take this back now. If memory serves, the easiest way is to go right there and right. Oh, wrong way. There you go. Yeah, otherwise everything else is good. We're flying along here, really. I've gone down to B again, not D. There you go. Yeah, where all the animals are looking healthy and well here. We put a bit of straw in. That was the one thing that we were missing for most of them, so they should be looking really good there. And then yeah, we just really need to conquer harvest here, get everything done, get as much hay off the grass as we want, and that should allow us to really start to think about moving forward, or at least certainly I do hope so. If you are still rolling along on BallySpring here, let me know which area, which farm you're working on. Always interested to know. There you go, perfect. And we'll just throw this into the main yard there. We might take the rake off. We've got no more raking to do with this for now. One of the next jobs we're going to have to think about as well will be spreading fertilizer across these fields. We don't have any of that yet either, so that's of course going to be another cost for us to figure out. But yeah, that's the way it goes. We're going. Some of the livestock we're not going to see much of a return from in the near future, that's for sure. You know, the beef cattle there, they've got to obviously bulk up. The pigs the same. Really need them to bulk on up a bit there before we look to get anything from them. So we'll have to see how that goes. Now, I'm also going to shift that trailer. I'm sick of that being in the way. There you go. Perfect. Rake can just kind of go out in there somewhere. Creep around the side of that bin. Perfect. And then we'll get this tucked in over here. You may well have seen actually wouldn't have been yesterday, you would have seen it on Monday. This is of course coming out on Wednesday, that we did do an update for the channel there. Really, some really cool things coming along this week. Some new mods coming in there. You'll see a bit of a channel update for the map that we're making as well. Northern Farms is ticking along quite nicely, and I'm looking forward to seeing how we piece that together. A lot of work has been put into that of late, and it's starting to really show, actually. I think it's all building out quite nicely indeed. Let's just stick this down the side here. We don't really need it right now. It would be good though to get a bit of third cut silage done, or second cut silage done, I guess it would be. I'm not sure if I've got anywhere else to tip it at the moment. But yeah, that would be good. We still haven't quite got that forager working properly with those trailers. There's a little bit of an issue there still. Let's have a look into that. But anyway, over we go. Hop over there. Now, I think the issue that we might have here is that this particular baler doesn't make bales that quite work with, well, with this trailer. So these have been placed here by me. They're very short bales. When you put this here ramp on for them to work and go up the ramp, they're a lot shorter. And I think that's causing us the problem there. So what's happening right now is that these will bale, come up the chute, and then just drop. And they don't stack. So that's not ideal. I think that's fair to say. So we need to think about what that looks like. So we'll give it a go. We'll see how we get on. Perhaps it might well be that we just bale a few and stick this on the maybe stick this without the trailer there, and we'll just figure out how to stack those up at a later date. But anyway, let us fire up. As you see, we are getting the bale is not supported message there. There you go. Bring this up. So we're currently on bale size 93, and I actually think these are putting out shorter bales than that, I do believe. So that's not the best news in the world. We'll need a gear. Gears are important here. Let's go into we're in low. And let's just see. So right now, they're kind of falling off. What you'd want to do is usually have somebody sit in the back of the trailer, make sure they go in the right place. But yeah, they're just falling, really, which is not ideal. And I don't really want them to fall, and nor do I want to have to stop every so often to kind of fix this. I'm not about all that fixing. So, needless to say, we'll need to figure out what that looks like. If you have any solutions as to how we can get this to work properly, that'll be swell. Let me know. What I might do is see if we can get this chute taken off here. That can work. And then we'll see. So in fact, let's we're just going to push all of these off here. Then what I think we'll do, I'm going to have a bit of a play. We have a workshop trigger over at the farm. We're going to pop on over with this. See if we can get that all figured out. Then we'll come back for a bit of a test. And there go the rest of those bales. Perfect. Let's go and get the spanners out. Well, it didn't work. We tried, we changed it around. But what we did also play around with is the IC control on the baler here. And look at the ram going there. What a delight. So we're just going to keep tickling on this field anyway. And then all these bales are on the deck. Well, that is very much a future me problem, and how that trailer hasn't ran down the hill is beyond me. But anyway, we're going to hope it continues like that, and we will just keep ticking our way through here, really. And everything is going well. Get down into the right gear we're supposed to be in there, and we will just keep cruising along. Like I say, it's something nice about doing this a little bit differently. I'm all for it, and you know, it just makes it fun. And besides, look at the beast of a machine I'm sitting on here. Isn't that something, huh? Absolutely delightful there. Really nice to get that onto an older machine. This one doesn't quite swing out as wide after I've made the edits and the changes to it, so we're not quite able to open up as much as perhaps we would hope to, but never mind. We are still getting everything done. Yeah, really nice. Done a bit of baling like this in the past myself there, and it's a horribly dusty affair. It really, really is. Yeah, nice map. I think this is kind of fitting here, really. So we'll just keep ticking through. See what mischief we can find ourselves in here and what trouble we can find as well. But ultimately, these bales will probably just stack up actually and use them on the beef calves, I think, beef cattle, and just get them all worked up down there. So that should be good. Lots to get done here anyway, though. So that's handy. That is good. Let's just lift up and we'll just take ourselves back to tie this edge up here properly. That's what we want. Yeah, the detail on this baler available for the mod hub is absolutely sublime. It really is a cracking mod. Nice to see that attention to detail coming in. On something small, when lower that down, Sim. Let's try that again. On something as small and as easy to use as a baler, it's a nice addition to have there, that is for sure. And I think, yeah, we'll just see how we get going with this. Coming up across the rest of the week there, we're going to have an update from the farmer contractor with hopefully a special bit of equipment in there, and we'll be back on the tenant farmer as well. So lots to look forward to there. And ultimately, yeah, we'll just see how it goes. There's going to be quite a few bales here. Is the bale counter working? It is. We're on 35 already. Wowzers. Okay. Let's see how this goes. But yeah, we're going to be over 100 here significantly over 100 by the time we're all said and done. I have no doubt about that. So many to rack up and stack up. So we'll have to see how that goes. Now I'm on the right side of that small hill there this time, so that's handy. And away we go. After this, like I say, once this field's done, there are still many fields in blue there that belong to us that we could crack along with. I think that we will look into changing some of those bigger ones into some kind of cereal ground, plow those on in. But yeah, silage will be on the cards to get the rest of that done, just because I think for hay we should be looking okay. Maybe we'll do one more field of hay. But yeah, we did bale 2 fields in the live stream there and get those stacked up as well. So for hay, we're looking a little bit better for ourselves, that's for sure. And I think there's other areas that we can improve in across the farm as well, which we'll look to try and do. But ultimately, yeah, right now things are looking handy here. Very happy with it. And yeah, let me know what you think of the little setup. If you found a better baler combination as well, do let us know what that looks like as well in terms of auto stacking trailers to go behind this. Obviously, there's no working bale sleds yet, so if we can find an alternative, I am all ears for that. Let me know what you think anyway. I have been Simulation 4 Nation. We've been back on BallySpring here for a little bit of a venture away from the 90s, but we're still there in spirit. And we will bring you more updates throughout the course of the next week. So until then, thank you very much for watching as always. I hope you have enjoyed, and we will see you all in the next one. Catch you later.